Alright, welcome everybody. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you exactly how you can choose your perfect business idea. And it's going to be a step-by-step training. Get ready to take notes if this is a topic that sounds like you, where you don't have a business idea and you actually want to get it clear once and for all. This training is for you. And with that, let's get started. So who is Mark Teo? For those who do not know, I was in the tech startup space, advised more than 1,000 entrepreneurs, facilitated more than $10 million of funding, generated more than $5 million as a digital marketer, and $300,000 for my side hustles. And I was becoming number one affiliate for Tony Robbins Asia. Totally of faith, started my lifestyle coaching business and took it from zero to $100,000 in less than 12 months. And it's about 350 people since, running a six-figure income for the past couple of years running since starting the business. And currently, I help aspiring and current lifestyle entrepreneurs to make extra $10,000 to $30,000 per month while having the time, energy, and freedom to enjoy your life. So, quick intro about me, and with that, let's begin. So what do you expect today? A step-by-step proven strategy and system I've taught hundreds of people how to choose a perfect business idea. Number two, I will help you to overcome some of the most common limiting beliefs and struggles on choosing your perfect business idea, because this is one thing I realized that a lot of people then struggle with. And number three, provide you with live case studies and examples so that you can better apply it yourself. So before I even begin on the step-by-step training, here's a very big reminder, which is success is 80% psychology and 20% skill. So what do I mean? Even if today I teach you exactly the step-by-step playbooks with examples, templates about how to choose your perfect business idea, chances are most of us will still not succeed if we don't have this in our minds. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go through a couple of potential limiting beliefs that you might have before choosing an idea, because we have experimented where we actually gave people everything they ever needed to choose the perfect business idea to grow their business, but they still don't do it because internally, they're not wired or they're not having the required mindsets to succeed yet. And this is also another of my favorite quotes by Derek Sivers, which is, if information is the answer, we'll all be billionaires with perfects. So again, this is a very big reminder that whatever I share today, no matter how great or how amazing it might sound, chances are the reason why you're not going to move forward is not because of the tactics, but it's because of what's internally within you. So just something to think about, which is my big suggestion is, no matter how imperfect your idea is going to be, no matter how unsure you are, the more you take action, the more results you'll get. So with that, we'll get started with today's training. And so the first thing I realized, which I think I want to remind everybody watching out there, which is there are many different business ideas that can work, right? Because as long as there are problems in today's world, there's always going to be a possible business that we can use from that. And the day the world stops having problems, chances are the world has already ended. So again, there's always going to be business ideas that can work, but the big question is, what can work for you? But first, you need to know what you're optimizing for when deciding business idea. Because some people, choose running a business as a mini hobby. That means they're not really into making money. They're just here to pursue more of their hobby, maybe meet new friends, and money isn't really the issue. They just want to help more people, or they just want to pursue something they're actually passionate about without even thinking about money. So maybe their 9 to 5 is already doing well, and that's fine, just having a hobby. Number two is building a lifestyle business, which is building a business around your life. That means based on what you actually want to enjoy in your life, you build a business around it instead of the other way around. So when I say creating a multi-million dollar business, doesn't mean that you cannot build a lifestyle business and build a multi-million dollar business. But chances are, if you're here to build a multi-million dollar business, maybe you want to get acquired, maybe you want to list your company eventually, chances are the amount of action, the amount of effort you're going to take is going to be a lot more focused, a lot more consistent, a lot more effective and strategic as compared to building a lifestyle business where your life, your alignment, your preferences is the number one priority. So again, it's always going to be a mix of both. Whether are you building it for a lifestyle business around your life, or are you building it up to basically create massive millions of dollars of impact, and as a result, you might have to sacrifice some areas for the short term in order to achieve long term. So for me, building a lifestyle business, I chose to do that in the middle, which is I still want to make money from my passion, my enjoyment, but I'm not here to make billions of dollars or to be the number one Forbes richest person in Asia. So that's just a quick sensing about what you're optimizing for first. So very quickly again, what's a lifestyle business? Is a business that's designed around your life rather than the other way around. So today there are many entrepreneurs that are stuck with old way of doing business where you're expected to do something you don't enjoy, feel good about. And I get it. In the past, making money is a bit difficult. There are less opportunities. Internet wasn't as robust. So society, in the past has made the idea that hustling and grinding is a must to succeed. Sacrificing your precious time and energy away from your loved ones, destroying your health in the process, so on and so forth. And I get it. However, I do feel there's a slightly mistaken belief today that business automatically means there's burnout, overwhelm, misalignment, unhappiness. But thanks to internet opportunities, buying behaviors, I believe right now that a lot of people can make a lifestyle business which allows you to make more money while enjoying what you do at the same time. So that's the internal mindset of what you need to remind yourself of. And so next, let's start this question. How do I know then, Mark, if my business idea is good enough to help me succeed? Because a lot of you might say, I'm not expert. I've watched a couple of YouTube videos. I know a lot of gurus like to make fun of some of these people. But one quick thing to note first, which is almost all of the money on the internet is made within one of these big four mega niches, right? Learn this from Anik Sanyal, right? It's a huge US trainer in business world. So there's health, there's relationships, there's wealth and happiness. So, and I'll expand a bit more on it. Health is basically anything to do with your well-being. It can be your physical health, your mental health, emotional health. That's in terms of health. Relationships in terms of maybe finding a girlfriend, finding a partner, or fixing relationships. Wealth is anything to do with making money, preserving money, growing your wealth, and of course happiness are to do with hobbies. It can be travel, it can be in terms of playing chess, karaoke. These are more hobbies just for enjoyment about it. And what I realized is, number one, each of these markets are multi-billion-dollar industries. So there's a huge market, and in my opinion, and some people might disagree, which I think is fine, there's no need to worry about competition or having the best idea in the world unless you're trying to become listed or acquired. Because the thing is, yes, if you're trying to go and do a multi-billion-dollar company, yeah, you probably have to be pretty amazing and you probably have to be top of the top and try to think about how to fight competition. But if you're trying to do a lifestyle business where you make maybe anywhere from about 10,000 to about 100,000 to 200,000 per month, do you really need to worry that much about competition? In my opinion, I don't think you do. You've got to take care about how you can continue to add value to clients, and I'll share an example later. So as long as you know others are already buying something similar to what you offer, in my opinion, is good enough. Especially again, if you're building a lifestyle business, if you're building a multi-billion-dollar listed company, yeah, you got to be mindful about it. So for example, let me share with you, my plan right now is to achieve about 50,000 right, a month, right? Maybe down the road it'll be about $100,000 per month, and right now I charge not a very high cost, about $400-500 per month on average per client. Let's say that was the example, and so it means I need just about 100 recurring clients to achieve my business plan. And so given just as Singapore's current population of 5.92 million people alone, I just need 0.016%, which is a very small number of population to sign up. Or I can also expand out of Singapore. So it's not saying that I only need to focus on Singapore. There's people from Malaysia, Australia sign up before, US, they sign up for my workshops before. And so the thing is, do I really need a perfect business idea to achieve that, or do I just need to take action? Because all I can think right now is, if I just help 100 clients, I just charge a lower cost, about $400-500 per month on average, chances are I'll be able to achieve my $50,000 per month goal. So in effect, is that all you need is a decent idea, especially get started. And when you get started, that's how you improve and get better as well. So for example, Victor makes 6 figures over a weekend, one of my clients. He's teaching investing, which is something that everybody in Singapore, Malaysia probably have heard of before. So he just teaches investing, teaches stocks options, and he just gets about a couple of hundred of clients, and that's how he makes his 6 figures. Another end, right, Jeffrey, digital marketer, he just needed about 5 to 10 clients of his own to make 5 figures every month. Okay, and to make 6 figures a year. Again, you do not need to have hundreds or thousands of clients all the time, depending on what you do. But just want you to know it's a very decent idea. Digital marketing, nothing very crazy. Or for example, Iwei, my youngest client, as a student who gets clients again from digital marketing as well. Again, he gets like 3 to 5 clients and makes about 5 figures, 4 to 5 figures every month consistently. And so again, I think the big reminder is all you need is a decent idea to easily make 5 to 6 figures. Of course, you make multiple 7 to 8 figures, then it's a different story. Okay, and again, Zach teaches crypto, not a very huge thing, makes $10,000 in just one weekend. Okay, so remember, you do not have to be the best in the world to help others and to make money doing so. And this is one huge thing. And before I move on to choosing perfect business idea, just realize that perfect business idea doesn't mean it must be the most unique. It mustn't be the best crazy idea in the entire world. So, important note, when you're choosing a perfect idea, when doing the exercise, it's normal to overthink and be afraid you selected the wrong idea. So to address this, simply approach this as if you're a scientist. So if you after trying this for 90 days or by the end of the quarter, so I do it about every 90 days when I was choosing my idea, that it doesn't work, no problem. You can always go back to this exercise, pivot and do this again. So one of the worst things is to think that the first idea you're going to do is something that it must be your last idea for life. You can always change, you can always evolve, you can always get better. Okay, so you should expect that your business idea would change over time. And so by putting the work, by taking action, you can actually get way more clarity about what you want. You sort of pick up skills that help you in the future. And so even if you fail, you will learn from the entire experience. So as a final reminder, do not worry about picking the perfect idea because it's not possible at all. So for example, even for me, I started my career, right, my side hustles and business with teaching investings. I then started teaching our habits. And then now I'm moving to helping people with business. So again, it will evolve over time. So with that, let's go to step one. So step one is what we call discover. So step one, discover, is just basically a brain dump by brainstorming maybe about at least 10 to 20 ideas for each of the following questions. What do you know more than the average person in terms of skills, strengths, knowledge? What are you more interested in than the average person? Passions, problems that you resonate with. That means, for example, if you open up the news, what are the problems you see that tend to resonate the most with you? Communities you're already part of, groups that you're already in, events you're already in. And number three, what do you spend and earn money on? So next, list down ideas on a simple table and look to identify potential common ideas. I'll give you an example later. So this was actually inspired by Warren Buffett's Circle of Competence exercise, where I used to do investing, but I realized, hey, it can also be used for this business when you're trying to discover potential ideas as well. So quick thing is, when you're discovering ideas, try to make sure that there's at least within your circle of competence. There's a study, right, by this amazing venture capital firm, accelerator firm called Y Combinator, and they also realized that the founders who have at least some prior experience, prior expertise of their industry or the space of the business they're in are more likely to succeed because they actually believe in what they do and they have actually experience to deliver on what they wanted as well. So for example, through the years, I've always been focused on productivity, high performance. I love business. I love learning about business, investments, starting companies. I used to do sales as well. And I'm also very into personal development, transformation. And these are everything else is just more of an elaboration on it. And so common ideas is teaching about investments, maybe business, productivity. Both those are things I'm the most experienced and I enjoy the most. Help other businesses grow directly through coaching, consulting, and being a personal coach in terms of sometimes mindset as well. So just some of the common ideas that I thought of when I was doing my exercise. So step number 2 is you want to start brainstorming, which is what are your top 3 to 5 potential ideas. So this was my top 3 to 5 potential ideas. You can take a look over here. I've been very grateful to be able to combine most of this into my own business, maybe as investments. But here's also a ChatGPT prompt that you can use to help you out as well. So what you can do is you can brainstorm everything here. You can write it all down in a list, put it on ChatGPT, and usually they can give you 3 to 5 ideas as well. Okay. Step number 3, then you want to do what we call deciding the outcomes. So what I mean is, based on each of the top 3 to 5 potential ideas, trying to decide what's the main outcome or goal you can help people with in the first place. So for example, if you're into health, you can help people with their fitness, maybe with to lose weight in terms of the diet, increase their strength, or for some things to increase their mobility as well. So wealth, maybe it's helping investing, business, career, trading. Relationships, maybe helping people with their friends, partners, family, community, becoming happier with themselves, or happiness, which is hobbies, interests, travel. So the best way for small companies to grow is to actually focus on the outcome that you want to help your clients, customers achieve. And of course, the better is if you have achieved it yourself already, especially if you are planning to be in a coaching, consulting space, or even a services space. Generally good to have goals that you already have done it before, or you're willing to go all out into developing the skill to help people with it. So for example, my client with digital marketing, he never really grew his own financial agency business before, but he was willing to go all in, right, in terms of the skills, the strategies, the mindsets, all in to help his clients succeed. So that works as well. On the other hand, if you're doing something like coaching, or you're trying to do teaching or training, make sure that it's something that you actually have done before for either yourself or others, so that when people actually question you, you actually can say, hey, I've actually done it before. So again, each of your potential ideas, select what's the core outcome you want to help others achieve in the first place. So examples of outcomes, again, health can be lose weight, get rid of disease, become more mobile, hit a certain milestone of their weight or their strength, recover from injuries, so on and so forth. Wealth, increase the ROI, is it to preserve their wealth, increase their income, achieve dream career or save money, so on and so forth. Relationships, make new friends or partners, nurture better quality connections, save your current relationships, friendships, so on and so forth. And happiness, personal experiences, maybe travel or increase mental wellness, fun and fulfillment. So again, start thinking about your potential ideas. You can pause this video if you need to, okay, and then think about what's the possible outcomes that can help your potential customers achieve. Okay, and so a very quick bonus hack I would say is you can search online, let's say social media or Google, to see if you can easily find other people or small companies who are doing something similar. So about 5 to 10 minutes will be useful. Find out what they offer, how they help people, what content they post, And if what you find resonates with you, and we say resonates in terms of, you'll be like, hey, I think I can probably do that as well. Well, let's say on the website, yeah, I probably can do that as well. Maybe might not be as experienced or might not be as confident, but I think that I have a good chance of helping people with it. It means, great, there's a market demand for what you're considering doing, and you can potentially enjoy it as a business as well. So again, whatever I do, whether it's teaching habits, investing, or a business, I know that people have done it before, and with that, I'm like, okay, great. All right, it sounds like something that probably make me some money as well. Okay, so after you got the first 3 steps in, then you can decide on the business model. So next, you want to choose the business model with the highest likelihood of working, and this will come in answering 3 questions about the business model. So number 1, how do you plan to make money? Okay, so choose one to focus on first before going all 3. It can be creating products and selling them to many people. It can be providing services directly, like my clients who did financial marketing agency businesses, or it can be simply paid by creating content either through affiliate marketing sponsorship. So I also have some clients who just create a lot of content and then they promote other people's product services, and this is what I call affiliate marketing. There's a separate training on this that you can check out in my channel. So the second question is, how do you want to help them? Do you want them to do all by themselves? That means I just give you the modules, the courses, the step-by-step checklist. You get it all done by yourself. Number 2 is, do I work with another company to support them? So for example, some of you join MLM, white label services. That means I license something from another company and I use it to support them. Or it's a hybrid of both. That means you can do affiliate marketing or do licensing, so forth. So again, how do you want to help them? Do you want to do it by yourself? That means you do direct coaching people. Do you want to leverage with a bigger company with their SOPs, their systems, their processes, or hybrid of both? When I'm starting out, I do like to use a bit of a hybrid, which is usually affiliate marketing and sharing something of my own. The third question is, who do you want to help? So okay, to be broad and keep it simple for now, is it the demographics, which is the age, gender, job profile, who do you feel that helping the most, and psychographics, which is interests or passions, so on and so forth. So answer what resonates the most with you unsure, use the bonus hack in the previous slide. So again, if you're not too sure, find out what are some of the more reputable companies and people out there, and they can model after their business model for now. Again, there are just some good brainstorm questions to ask as you decide what's your potential idea to focus on. Okay, so the next question is, for each potential idea, complete this simple statement. I help who get what without always. So I help, for example, who is the clearer characteristics of your target audience? What is the specific result or goal or outcome that you can help your target audience achieve in the first place? It will take some time to identify what your audience desires the most, so feel free to test it out. So is it make more money, become happier, become more fulfilled, become more free? There can be a lot of different outcomes. You got to test it out and find out what your target audience desires the most. So my sense is, I realized that whatever I was teaching at the end of the day, what people wanted the most from me is teaching them how to make money, right? But to do it in a way where they still feel free, fulfilled, and still have the time and energy to enjoy their lives as well. Okay, so the old way is strategy they've probably tried before, didn't get results from. Limiting beliefs on themselves, what they tend to struggle with. So again, old way is just basically something they might not want to do in order to achieve their goals. I'll give you some examples later. Okay, optional thing is you can share what's your new way, but again, if you're starting out, my suggestion is just use this sentence as well. So again, here's some examples. We help working professionals lose 5 kg in 30 days without sacrificing their business growth. And sometimes it can be entrepreneurs as well. Relationships, we help busy professionals attract their dream partner without wasting time on apps using my authentic love blueprint. Okay, we help single dads build an unbreakable bond with their children even if nothing has worked so far. We help college students double their productivity and accelerated learning systems. You can get straight A's without pulling all-nighters. Okay, so again, you dare to use the new way, especially if you're new and starting out, but try to think about the first point, which is we help who achieve what goal without whatever they might not want to do in the first place. Again, you don't have to be perfect the first time around. Some of you might probably be reading this and get a little bit overwhelmed, right? Or worried. Again, all of this takes some time. You just want to do your first draft, take some action, and then you'll clarify it over time. Okay, so a very quick reminder on the attractive transformation statement. Remember to make it as attractive and simple to understand. So imagine if you're going to tell a random 12-year-old, would they understand it? If it's unclear, you stand the chance of losing lots of potential sales from customers who do not understand you. So please note, it takes some time to identify perfect personal transformation statement. Personally, even I am always looking to improve, to evolve, to make it more attractive and simple to understand. So for example, this is mine right now. I help coaches and service providers. Okay, so again, coaches, consultants, service providers make an extra $10,000 to $30,000 per month while enjoying their lifestyle business. Okay, so this is my personal transformation statement for now. And then, based on what you have done for the 3 to 5 potential ideas, then you can decide based on everything you have done and decide based on this scoring template which idea we like to test out for at least 90 days. So you can score them from a scale of 1 to 10, and based on the scores above, you can decide your lucrative lifestyle business idea to work on moving forward. But chances are, let's say you have done all of the above, you can score all these potential business ideas out, and you'll give a better idea of what you actually enjoy, what you actually might want to test out in the first 90 days. Again, remember that you don't actually need to select the idea with the highest score. You simply have to choose the one that feels aligned the most with you after this entire exercise. Okay, so again, this is a scoring chart. So for example, I'll do my business idea later. Affiliate marketing, investing training, business coaching, okay, habits training, whatever. And then I'll score it. There'll be a total score, and then you can decide what do I feel is best for people. Okay, so recap: selecting a perfect business idea, discover what possible ideas based on the circle of competence, brainstorm what are the top 3 to 5 potential ideas, decide the outcome for each potential idea in the first place, ideate the business model for each potential idea, craft your personal transformation statement for each potential idea, score each of them using a scoring chart, and then decide and test at least one idea for 90 days. Okay, so if not, I hope you guys enjoyed this training. You probably can do it by yourself, but yes, it might take a bit of time, a bit of effort. However, at the same time, if you'd like us to work with you directly to decide your business idea, to launch it, to grow it, and make at least $10,000 in the first 90 days or less, and my unlimited personal support, you can just click on the first link below in this description, or you can DM me info for details as well. Either way, that works. As long as I support you, we are happy to help you out. If you're not ready yet, no problem. You can always get my best stuff for free. You can sign up for my newsletter where I share a daily insight and a daily offer to help you out. Number 2, you can follow me on social media, especially on Facebook where I'm the most active there. Number 3, my YouTube channel where I share my best stuff for free over there as well. If not, hope you guys enjoyed this training. I'll see you very soon.